Key news tonight, Metro says escaped prisoner Porfirio Duarte-Herrera has been caught. Metro says it got a report that a person matching the inmate's description was seen near Eastern and Owens. Officers took him into custody without incident. He was convicted of building a bomb that killed a man at the Luxor hotel back in 2007. He was spared the death penalty, instead sentenced to life behind bars. Tonight we are learning more about how he could have escaped his cell. Fox 5's Drew Andre spoke to a former guard at the prison. Drew.
Well, Joe, that former guard is the president of a union that represents corrections officers. He says the inmate made a dummy and used battery acid to escape through his cell. But this former correctional officer and others say they're not completely surprised something like this happened. Guard towers, something you'll see looking over every prison, like Southern Desert Correctional Center. But a former correctional officer there and union president says the tower that would have had eyes on the unit Porfirio Duarte-Herrera escaped from was unmanned and has been for several years.
Not only could that tower see the unit, but the tower could see the fence line where the damage that allowed the inmate to get through, over, under, however he got through the fence line.
The Department of Corrections said the medium security inmate was reported missing 7 a.m. Tuesday, but believe he may have escaped as early as last Friday night. Lunkwitz says several people at the prison told him the inmate used acid, likely from batteries, to break down the window frame to escape and then through the perimeter fence.
There are a lot of things that could have been avoided and a lot of security measures that could take place that aren't happening, primarily due to staffing, short staffing.
Governor Steve Sisolak released a statement Tuesday saying in part, "This is unacceptable. My office has ordered NDOC to conduct and complete a thorough investigation into this event as quickly as possible. This kind of security lapse cannot be permitted, and those responsible will be held accountable." But Lunkwitz says the problems stem from the top of the state.
He hired the director. He knows how this department is being run. He knows those towers have not been staffed for as long as they haven't been staffed. And that's a legislatively approved, budgeted for position.
Lunkwitz says the unit Duarte-Herrera escaped from includes 200 inmates, but typically there's just one officer working, and often they're on overtime.
There's not enough hours in the day for someone that's responsible for all these things going on.
Lunkwitz said the inmate did have a cellmate. Now, records show the escaped prisoner's co-defendant in the 2007 murder remains in custody at another Nevada prison, where he is also serving a life sentence. Joe?
All right, Drew, thanks. And we are waiting for more information from police on how they tracked down Duarte-Herrera. Once again, he is back in custody right now after being caught around Eastern and Owens.